like they did last time, I'm sure. But this is shit, and I'm disappointed with Calgary Queers once again, because there's a lot of people online who are like, this is a great idea. And then we're like, could you do the bare minimum, which is to enjoy a show? And they're like, no. Fuck them. We're gonna keep doing this. I don't care if it's gonna take us 100 fucking shows. I don't care if we raise $10 a goddamn show. We are gonna do this until we get that lift up in here, and I'm proud to see all of you come out and support. Yes, there we go. We love to see it. We're gonna keep going. We're in this for the long haul because, as you know, you are here for Accessible Queer Spaces Fundraiser show. We are raising money to help make queer spaces more accessible. So we're starting with this space. The idea is to get an accessible washroom and also to get a lift up those front steps. So we're really excited to announce that we're just about $3,000 in. We're like a couple dollars underneath that. So we're steady progress because we've only been doing this for about 3 months. This is only our second ever show, so to be at $3 grand already is pretty good. Plus, we're excited that we were partnered with the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival. And so on the Saturday of that show, Saturday, August 26th, $2 from every ticket sold to that festival will go to AQS. So that's great. It should be about a $5,000 donation that they're going to make to helping that. If you are secretly rich or know a secret rich person, please make them give us money. That would be great, because I might retire from drag before this is done, and I'll just be up here in street clothes being like, give us money. But I'll do it. Anyways, let's go across the room and everyone can just woo individually instead of wooing all at once. Great. Would you like to woo? Oh, okay. Overachiever. Would you like to woo? Nice. That was a good one. How do you feel about wooing? Very good. Excellent. Okay. That's also, you know, that's a type of woo. I'll take it. Mike, you wooing thing? That's a windy one. I like that one. Would you like to woo?
Hell yeah!
An individual. We love that. So we're going to get started as we always do with a land acknowledgement, because we're in the territory of the Kainai, the Piikani, the Siksika, the Tsuut'ina, the Stoney Dakota, Wesley Bearpaw as well as Métis Nation Region 3. Give it up! And I've been saying this for a little bit, I will continue to say this, but we have a very important moment to stand up for Indigenous communities. Note that I say Indigenous communities, not that bullshit that some people say of our Indigenous communities. They are not ours. They are sovereign, independent individuals, and we're going to treat them as such. But Indigenous communities are asking us to stand up and support them on May 5th. It is a Friday, May 5th, 5 o'clock, on Memorial Drive, where they do the Remembrance Day thing with all the crosses, and we still very Jesus-y. I don't like that one. Anyways, this is not Jesus. This is for Missing and Murdered Exploited Indigenous Persons Day. So this is a day that if you want to hang a red dress up to show solidarity with Indigenous communities and the violence they face, you can do that. And then there's also going to be a large ceremony, a memorial that is happening on May 5th at 5 o'clock. So just as so many Indigenous people showed up to support us on Trans Day of Visibility and have been showing up to support drag protests and things like that, I think it's super important. They are calling for allies to show up and stand up and support and say no more stolen sisters, no more stolen Indigenous people. I think we should do that. So make a note, May 5th. Let's stand together. So everyone here has been to a drag show because I've seen literally all of you at drag shows. So keep being consensual, because that's good. Yell. You know, cheer people on. And most importantly is tip, because all of the tips, all of the dollars that we raise here tonight, all of it is going to AQS. So keep on going. We want to get well over 3,000. Tonight we're right below that, so that's the goal. So we're gonna do a little show for you. If you like what you see, even if you hate what you see, you're like, I'm just here for the cause. You know what? You can tell them that. You'd be like, I don't particularly enjoy you. I just want wheelchair access. You know what? Just say that to Angelina. Everyone else cheer nicely, because they're all very lovely people. But Angelina, you can boo and tip at the same time. She's fine. She's dead inside. She'll be okay. Hey. All right, so you want to get this show on the road? You want to start raising some dollars? Our next performer, our first performer, is a mainstay on this stage. They are working the scene until they shattered their kneecap. So there's more and more perkin marks now, and that's okay. And it's a good reminder to make sure we're doing drugs safely. I watch these kids these days being like, I've got knees made of rubber, until you don't. Things snap, they do. The fun part about a crowd this size is that I can hear each individual laugh and know exactly who laughed at what joke. Nope, that's just sad. But our next performer is going to make you happy. Give it up for Jackal Moreau!
Touch me like this, and you hold me like that. I just have to admit that it's all coming back to me. When I touch you like this, and I hold you like that. It's so hard to believe, but it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back. Touch you like this, and if you kiss me like that. It was so long ago, but it's all coming back to me. If you touch me like this, and if I kiss you like that. It was gone with the wind, but it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back, it's all coming back to me now. that. It's all coming back to me now. And if you do it like this, it's all coming back to me now. And if we
put money in the bucket. There's like, I didn't even see someone so sneaky put money in this here bucket. Look at that, money in the bucket.
That lives rent free.
Hello, friends. We're back. That was great. It reminds me as well, I'm going to be doing a ballads show in June. We're going to do like a whole night. It's going to be like 8 or 10 just fucking destroy your self ballads, so bring your Kleenex. And just like prepare to just like belt out things. And that song, when there's like the bells, the little like the chime in there, it just makes me think Christmas. I'm always like, ooh, sleigh ride. It actually has nothing to do with sleigh rides, but hey, you never know. What are you doing with that light, Sean? What's that? Okay. Thanks, Mom. Okay, that was mean. No one needed that. But they will need to see our next performer. I'm very excited to see them on this stage. They look spectacular with some homemade headgear. Give it up for Sir Velvet!
It's hard to write about being happy, 'cause the older I get, I find that happiness is an extremely uneventful subject. And there'd be no grand choirs to sing, no chorus could come in about two people sitting doing nothing. But I must confess, I did it all for myself. I gathered you here to hide from some vast, unnameable fear. But the loneliness never left me. I always took it with me, but I can't put it down in the pleasure of your company. And there'll be no grand choirs to sing, no chorus will come in, no ballad will be written. It will be entirely forgotten. And if tomorrow it's all over, at least we had it for a moment. Oh, darling, things seem so unstable, but for a moment we were able to be still. There'll be no grand choirs to sing, no chorus will come in, no ballad will be written. This will be entirely forgotten. Da, da, da,
Sir Velvet, everybody! Wow, y'all really said feelings today. Like, what do you think? You want to come to a drag show and cry? Okay, I'm into it. This is like art. You want to do a crying drag show? Fine, fuck it. I will run a crying drag show. Like, just like, you want to come to this drag show and just get weepy? We could do that. Yeah. Reminder that all tips during these numbers are going directly to AQS. So girls sitting way at the back, you could sit closer. It's more fun because you're still watching the show, but this is creepy. Because you're like casually stalking us. Wow, thanks, Sean! One of my favorite stories about Sean came from approximately 15 minutes ago when I told a performer, if you want to make sure your track is right, go tell Sean. And they said, who's that? See, you're already irrelevant, Mom! I like scaring the kids by talking to my drag mom like old drag queens talk, which is just bullying each other, and then saying, I love you, and blowing air kisses. And the kids don't get that. They're like, they hate each other. It's a weird world, but this is the world that I grew up in. Anyways, we have another performer coming up for you. I'm very excited to see what they bring to the stage. And their name makes me reflect on maybe there's more diversity out there in this person's genre. We'll talk about that in a minute, but let's get into it with Scarlett Boy-Joy! Well, that was great. I mean, bold of you to assume I can read that fast. It was great. I mean, I did, very on brand though. I mean, did the assignment. You gotta say, for the accessibility showcase, you were like, let me tell you, accessibility, good. Controversial, but you know, I like a bold statement. I got it. No, it's fine. So the fun thing about, I was pondering Scarlet Boy Toy and the name, and it was like, there could be like a whole series of spin-offs that you could do, like different colors, like vermilion Boy Toy, or purple Boy Toy, or deep purple Boy Toy, you know? And then why just keep yourself to the boy toys? What if there was a Scarlet Lady Toy? Or Scarlet Man Toy? You know, you could glow up, or Scarlet Human Toy. I don't know. There's so many possibilities out there. Toy, ball, I don't know. Play with it, have fun with it. You can start a whole franchise. So there you go. I mean, as you are a drag performer in Calgary, if you've been doing it for a year, you should probably have 6 kids already. So you can start farming that out. What's that?
I'm impressed that I don't.
I am impressed that you don't. Good for you for not procreating. Oh, you do have a child. Okay. And take all this back.
It's fine, he married into the family. He married.
You married into the family. These are getting complicated. These drag, wow, there's like webs and hierarchies. Sometimes newer performers introduce themselves to me and they're like, oh, I'm a part of this house. And I haven't even heard of the mother. And I'm just like, great! There's a whole house! What a modern age of drag we live in. Or I'm just old. I don't know. 3 ladies in the back, I still see you. I'm gonna call you out every single time. If you don't come closer, it's still weird, but all right, enjoy this show that's about raising money to make this space accessible and not coming up and tipping to the show about accessibility. It's a choice. Okay, we're gonna bring up another performer who is really heating things up. I've really been loving their drag. They have been on a tear recently, and that amazing run of drag that they have been on has vaulted them all the way into the finale of Twisted Scott's Talent. They are going to be performing and trying to win $700 plus hundreds of dollars in prizes, and all of that is going down this Wednesday, because last Wednesday, 2/3 of the cast decided they wanted to get COVID instead. So we didn't do that show. So we're gonna do it this week. It's gonna be great. So here's a sneak preview of what you might see this Wednesday with Ether Ray.
Suffering is here, life is Skittles and life is beer. I think the loveliest time of the year is the spring. I do, don't you? Of course you do. But there's one thing that makes spring complete for me, and makes every Sunday a treat for me. All the world seems in tune on a spring afternoon when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. Every Sunday you'll see my sweetheart and me as we poison the pigeons in the park. When they see us coming, when the birdies all try and hide, but they still go for peanuts when coated with the cyanide. The sun's shining bright, everything seems alright when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. We've gained notoriety and caused much anxiety in the Audubon Society with our games. They call it impiety and lack of propriety and quite a variety of unpleasant names. But it's not against any religion to want to dispose of a pigeon. So if Sunday you're free, why don't you come with me and we'll poison the pigeons in the park. And maybe we'll do in a squirrel or two while we're poisoning pigeons in the park. We'll murder them all amid laughter and merriment, except for the few we take home to experiment. My pulse will be quickening with each drop of strychnine we feed to a pigeon. It just takes a smidgen to poison a pigeon in the barn.
That was really fun. I enjoyed it on one level, and that level was your legs are really shapely. Look, you got great gowns. That was truly musical theater.
Yes.
That's why I hated it. Yeah.
Only technically.
Yeah.
Only technically.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's really,
They
really old.
just made a musical out of the songs.
So it's not technical. Like, it's been in a musical, it's not musical.
I'm with you. Do you know what the fuck that meant? But you loved it. Well, no, it was very funny. It was very lovely. I mean, I had no idea. I'm saying, great legs. Yeah. You know what? Just keep wiggling around up there. That was great. That was great. Look at you go. Wow. All right, too much. Take it back. Okay. Wow. Wow. We already have a bad track record with legs in this show. We're already down to like 15 legs when we should have 16. Okay, so Joe, you need those for Wednesday. What's that? No, don't do that. But those are great legs. And you know who else needs legs? Those 3 girls at the back who still haven't walked on over here. Hey, pals. Still greedy. Still not tipping. Love that. Okay, our next performer. I am getting better every time at recognizing them. They're always a different color, which is commitment. Because not only is it usually your face, but you have paid substantial portions of your body. And wow, am I too lazy to do that. So give it up for effort with Morganella Morgani! because, as a reminder, all of the tips, from the 3 girls in the back, all of those tips too, are all going to help accessible queer spaces. You know, to make this bar accessible to wheelchairs. That would be so nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, I mean, the drive to do this, I think there's been efforts that have been made for many years to try to make this place accessible. But it really started when I decided to start doing this when I started working with TGT. And there was so many performers in the new generation that want to be in the space that literally will claw their way into this space to do it. Yeah, it's your babe, there you go. Great job for contributing to a very worthy cause. You are so nice. I do my best work out of spite, I really do. And that's the fun thing about building this lift, is that there will be people who will want to use it and I'll be like, no, you're an asshole, you can't. It's accessible, I'm just excited to deny you entry. I said that out loud. I'm joking, probably. It's just, well, see, no, but as a confirmed girl boss, it's fun because this is a whole new way to gatekeep. Because think about it, I don't have a chance to gatekeep people in wheelchairs because they can't get in. But now, if they can get in, then I can gatekeep them out. I like how many people don't know that I'm being sarcastic right now. And they're like, we're already afraid of you, Carla, now we're afraid in another way. Our next performer is very nice. She's an amazing dancing queen. It is your birthday month, is that correct? Next month. I think even the term birthday month is questionable. Of the next month. So you're 6 weeks out. Oh, shut up, MTF. Give it up for Liv Bride!
Had a wife in a thing on the side with a butt, did he